Hi, Mark. This is a video, and I'm going to go through some of the back-end tools, including the forms, so that you can identify some of the entries if people submit suggestions. Uh, the GeoDirectory dashboard, where you'll get updates very quickly if you have pending listings or claim listings. Um, then I'll go through and look at the form from the back end and the settings to edit the form, as well as editing search. So let's get started. I wanted to show you under Gravity Forms, you'll see there's a entries, and in this dropdown, you can select the form that you'd like to find the entries for, and that'll give you what you need. So you can see quickly that just toggling between music and venues, you've got one here, and you can view to read it. So that's very, very straightforward. If you start getting spam, you have to let me know, and I will make some additions to the form. If you go to GeoDirectory dashboard, there's also settings, but if you go to dashboard, one thing you'll see if you have anything pending is a red dot. Secondly, you'll be able to quickly get to any pending listings or pending claims right here. So they'll be listed here. So it's very straightforward. Let's see, in settings, you'll also see that in claim listings. You'll see a dashboard here for claim listings, and they'll show up here, and I think that's where you get redirected from the dashboard. The next thing I'd like to show you is a little information about the settings, and they're for each of the custom post types. If you hover over guitar, go to settings, you'll see the custom fields, and I know you're familiar with this. So wanted to identify a couple things, and you can create custom fields fairly quickly by adding a standard field and then just customizing the label. You can also identify from here what is going to show up on the homepage listing for the listing, as well as the search. Fairly quickly, I'll show you under genre category. You'll see when you click on one of these bars, it opens up a new field settings here, and you can show advanced. But this is where you can set whether the details are showing up in the listing, which is in the search in the home page, or the details page sidebar, although at this time we're not using a sidebar, so it's a little moot. The other thing I want to show you is the tabs, and I'm sorry if this is redundant. You can add these fields into this area, and they'll show up on the detail page. So under bio, I did put city, you may not want that, but city influences set list. You can quickly delete that. If there's no data entered into the form by the listing owner, then the information won't show up. Looking at the guitarists, I'll look at mine, and I know this was in draft, but I wanted to just come here to look at something. I added this under my name. So all of this information, just note that if you are doing some imports, that in the import you will have to you may have you'll be able to actually import without having completed all the required fields. However, if you go in here and start making changes, all the required fields will have to be completed in order to update, and you may know that as well. So what I also wanted to show you, here's the guitarist on the front end, And we've set up the claim listing. You can see the button here, and I know you want to do some marketing around that. So when you start driving people to the site and to their listing page, they can click that and they'll fill out a form. I'm J. James. And they're going to send it. And then they get a link to their email to verify their listing. And what happens there is there's a setting. And right now, if they click that listing, that email, it'll be, or the link in their email, it will be approved automatically. And so that is a setting that we can discuss and change. And I'm just going to go here, claim listings. You can start seeing some of the notifications here. Let's go to the dashboard. Here's a pending guitarist, and you can hover over the one. It'll take you to this page. Here is the pending listing. You can approve or reject. And here, because I did it under my account, this is the email that the musician gets. They're going to click here. Once they click that, they're here and they are verified as the owner of the account, and then they can log in to be able to make their edits. You actually have to be logged in to claim the listing as well. So there's that. They're approved. And then I thought I'd walk through. Well, I think I'm going to close this out and then create another video just walking through the experience as a new listing owner. So that's all I have for now.